Siddham.
देवेभ्यो मा सुकृतं ब्रूतात्. देवेभ्यो मा सुकृतं ब्रूतात्. देवेभ्यो मा सुकृतं ब्रूतात्. देव दिवक्रीडा विजिगीषा व्यवहार द्युति स्तुति मोद मद स्वप्न कांति गतिषु. That's a big root of it. Divu. Sukritam. Su is shobhanam, that which is auspicious. Kritam dukri karane. Brutat. Brui vyaktayam vachi. Brui. Chacha jajanya. Brui vyaktayam vachi. Ma brutat, let it be told to me. Sukritam, that which is auspicious, that is worthy to be practiced. Let that all be told to me, brutat. By whom? Devibhyaha. Those who are learned, those who are practicing what they profess, those who are noble, those who are great. Let them tell me that which is Sukritam. Let me listen to their words. Devebhyo ma Sukritam brutat. 8.43 Yajurveda. 8.43. When we came to this world as infants, we had our samskaras, but we never had, or we never knew what to do and what not to do. We are infants, small children. So what we do is, generally, we observe what is going on around us and imitate it. So that's the influence of the environment where we are born and we are brought up. We don't know what is what. We observe as small kids, as small infants. We observe what is going on around us. We see things, we hear things, we experience many things. Now, gradually, we acclimatize ourselves to the environment around. By observing, oh, this is my father, this is my mother, this is my house, this is what I have to eat. This is what the word means. They learn and pick up the language. And they are doing around us like this. So I also have to do like this, imitating. Everything will happen gradually. And the person picks up so many things. Picks up the language, picks up the etiquette, picks up how we have to talk, picks up how we have to behave. Everything they'll pick up from the environment. This, one technical term is given for this, it's called as Vruddhachara. Vruddhachara. Vruddha is those who are elder to us, those who are born earlier to us. They're all Vruddha. Vruddhachara means we just imitate whatever elders do. It's an automatic process. It's not a conscious process. It is an automatic process. The environment where we live in, we automatically pick up what is going on there. Everything, from behavior to language. And only that language we call it as the mother tongue. Other languages pick it later. The very first language what we pick up in the environment, yes, that is our mother language. That's our basic language. Upon it, we build up other languages. Language, behavior, interaction with things around, with people around, everything we pick up by looking at our elders, those who were born earlier. That's Vruddhachara. And from there starts our learning. Of course, in the womb also would have picked up, but in the womb it is indirect. We see through the eyes of our mother, we listen through the ears of our mother, and so many things. But here we do it with our own sense organs. And that is called as Vruddhachara. Now here, when we are guided by, when we imitate the elders around us, here the prayer is very simple. Let those who are knowledgeable, those who are wise, let us listen to their words as to what is to be done, what is not to be done. Ma sukritam brutat. Let me listen to their words. Let me be following them. In the beginning, we will not know who is good, who is bad, who is knowledgeable, who is wise, who is not wise. But over a period, as we grow older and older, yes, we'll be able to discriminate it. So from one point of time, we do it deliberately, consciously, till such time, we don't know what is what, which is good, which is bad, who is right to be followed, who is not right to be followed. But our prayer is, let that period also be helpful to us, be auspicious to us. That we be born and brought up in such an environment where the wise people, the knowledgeable people, the scholars are there for me to imitate. Later, the same thing continues. But here we apply our mind, we think, we discuss, and finally say, okay, this is right, this is wrong. Let me emulate the talk and character of this person. Let me imitate the talk and character of this person. Let me not. All this will happen later. Now, the whole gist of this piece of Veda mantra is, let me imitate that which is Sukrita. Let me listen to those words which is Sukrita. Sukrita is that is auspicious and which is worthy of practice. And it is the product of, it is the guidance of Devas. Devebhyaha ma sukritam brutat. Let them guide me. It's a very crucial thing. Maybe in the beginning, even though we are not guided with that, once we are capable of thinking on our own, we should exercise our will, we should exercise our thinking, and see that we follow only that which is right. To apply our mind. Same question remains again and again. What is right, what is wrong? And today we have been defining what is right and what is wrong in a subjective way. We have to make it objective. That which is selfish is not right. That which is selfless, that is good. That's how I have to define it. The result of what we talk, what we do, what we think, if it is restricted to our own selves, then it is called selfishness. And it's not beneficial. And if what I do, if the result is enjoyed by not just me, but also the society around, yes, fine. That is selfless. Of course, in that society being benefited, I am also part of this society and I also get the benefit. But it's not just for me, but it's for all, and I am part of that all. Devebhyo ma sukritam brutat. Brui Vektayam Mashi. Let me be guided by, let them tell me, let me listen to. Now this is Yajurveda 8.43. Next one. Adharam gamaya tamaha. Adharam gamaya tamaha. Yajurveda 8.44. Adharam gamaya tamaha. Adharam gamaya tamaha. Tamaha is ignorance. Tamaha is ajnana. Tama is darkness. Tamaha is confusion. The root for it is tamu glanau. Glani is disturbance, confusion, imperfection, ignorance, foolishness, everything comes there. Darkness, no light there. From that only has come tamas. Tamas is referred to as darkness. Tamu glano, that's the root. Tamu glano. So let that which is the cause of all disturbance, confusion, and ignorance, adharam gamaya. Adhara means a lower level. Let it go to the depths. Let it not trouble me. Let it be buried. Let my ignorance be buried. Let it not raise its ugly hood. Let it not raise its ugly hood. Let it be subdued. Let it be suppressed. Let it be buried. Adharam gamaya tamaha. So this is also easily understandable. Vedas always uphold knowledge, understanding, thinking. The very word Veda means vidignani, and is applicable to only human beings who can think, analyze. Whereas other animals are not thinking animals. They cannot think, they cannot visualize. They just work prompted by, motivated by their basic instincts. Nidra, ahara, bhaya, maithuna. That's the end of it. But a human being is beyond that. Of course, these basic instincts are there in the human being also, but that's not the end of it. There is little more than that. Analysis, thinking, review, visualization. It's all possible for a human being. So only a human being who employs these additional faculties, like thinking, analysis, and visualization, yes, he is fit to be called as a human being. One who doesn't do it, he is a human being by form, but not by quality or nature. So knowledge and understanding is the basic feature of a human being. And the opposite of it is not thinking, being ignorant, being foolish, and being in a confused state. That is called as tamaha. Tamuglano, that which is the cause of all confusion and disturbance. When you are clear, when our vision is clear, when we are able to foresee what is happening in and around us, fine. We are not in confusion, it's all crystal clear, and we know what to do, what not to do. But if you are ignorant, that's a big problem. So Vedas from the beginning is very clear that we have to be wise, we have to be careful, we have to be alert, we have to be conscious, diligent, whatever you say. It's all opposite of tamaha. So what we should do with tamaha? Tamaha has no place in life of a human. Of course, it is there. It is there. When we are born, we are a mix of tamaha as well as jnanam. Jnana, ajnana, both are there. But we have to deliberately identify what is ignorance, what is ajnana, and see that it is buried. Adharam gamaya. Send it to the lower levels. Let it not become important in our life. Let not tamaha, ignorance, take control of our life and situation. We'll deliberately see that it is buried. It is subdued. And knowledge takes the primary and foremost place. And it's very clear, one who is knowledgeable and wise will lead a better life, will lead a purposeful life, will understand what is to be done, what is not to be done. And one who does things right, of course, he will be benefited with happiness, bliss, and peace. And ignorance is totally the opposite of it. Where there is ignorance, where there is ajnana, where there is no knowledge, yes, all problems and difficulties and unhappiness start from there. That's a breeding ground for that. Where there is knowledge and wisdom, yes, such things will never occur and we will be blessed with happiness and peace. There's a direct relationship between knowledge and wisdom and happiness and peace on one hand. On the other hand, confusion, disturbance, unhappiness, difficulty, sorrow has a direct relationship with our ignorance. Now this has been brought out very clearly here. Whatever ignorance is there, we shall step upon it. We shall subdue it. We shall not be subjected to ignorance. We will employ our wisdom, we will employ our knowledge and intelligence and see that that which is the cause of all problems is subdued. Another word is there elsewhere in the Veda mantra. Dabha. Dabha. Dabha means to step on it, to suppress it, to clear it, to bury it. We are overtaking it. That is dabha. Dabhaya. Dambhane. These are all the other words, what we find in other Veda mantras. On the basis of it, here we have to understand that our ignorance, our foolishness, our not knowing things, our ajnana has no place in the life of a human being. Simple. So whatever is there has to be thrown out, has to be overcome. That's what exactly it is saying. Adharam gamaya. See that you overcome it. You overcome it, and let there be a place for knowledge and intelligence and wisdom, and whatever you are searching for, happiness or peace, it's yours. This is Yajurveda 8.44. 8.44. Adharam gamaya tamaha. Let it go to the lower levels. It has no place, no priority in the life of a human being. Next one. Sa no Vishwani Havanani. Sa no Vishwani Havanani Joshat. Sa no Vishwani Havanani Joshat. Yajurveda 8.45. Sa no vishwani havanani joshat. Saha naha vishwani havanani joshat. Joshat, Jusha, Preeti Sevanayoho. Jusha, Preeti Sevanayoho. Jusha, Preeti Sevanayoho. Saha Joshat. Let him love it, let him like it, let him accept it. Who is that? He. That is Satchidananda, the God, the Almighty, the Lord, whatever you call. Sa Joshat. Let him love it. Let him like it. Let him accept it. What? Naha Vishwani Havanani. Our Vishwani, all Vishildra Vyaptav, our all Havanani. Prayers, calls, our give and take. Hu dana danayoho adanecha is also there. Hoya ahvani is also there. Our calls, our prayers, whatever you give and whatever you take. Let it all be loved by Saha. That's a channel, that Lord. Whatever we do should be liked by. Whatever we do should be accepted by. Whatever we do should be approved by. That's a channel. That's the meaning of 8.45 Yajurveda. Now to understand it better. God has given us sufficient guidance, explanation for our leading a human life. By practicing which, by adopting which, yes, we will be deserving the experience of peace and bliss. And there is only one way. We don't have many routes for it. We have to follow it, which has been elaborately given to us by the Satchidananda. Has given us what is to be done, what is not to be done, what is right, what is wrong, and what is the result of doing what. It's all clearly given to us. So it's available, the whole path, the whole map, the whole plan, it's before us. We are left with understanding it, studying it, and following it, and enjoy peace and bliss, happiness. We can never miss it if we take that right path. Now, let God love our deeds, all deeds. Now, when it will be loved? Here, the meaning of love is you see that you act according to the guidance given by Satchidananda, that will be approved by him, and you will enjoy peace and bliss. So, following that humane way, following that way which a human being is supposed to follow, and getting the peace and bliss, the experience of peace and bliss is exactly the expression of Satchidananda of liking our deeds, of loving our deeds. The love will be expressed in the form of the result what we get. If that result is comfortable, palatable, good, yes, it is loved. If the result is not favorable, if the result is adverse, if the result is harmful, that is an indication that God has not liked it. If God loves and likes what we do, definitely the result will be wonderful. What is that? What we are searching for, and peace and bliss. That peace and bliss is a gift given to us, and that is the indication that God has loved what we have done. So he has blessed us with that peace and bliss. If it's not like you have taken the wrong path, you have not taken the advice, definitely I will land in trouble. I will land in unhappiness. So that is an indication that he has not approved it. He has not loved it. He has not liked it. The love of God is expressed through the result what we experience. And not few, let all our deeds, thoughts, words be loved by him. Vishwani Havanani. Prayer also we have said, prayer is not just asking for something that we discussed earlier several times. Prayer is determination. Prayer is sankalpa. Prayer is working for it. We have to put our efforts. We have to play our role. Now that is real prayer. And whatever we give and take, it has to be humane. It has to be based on humanitarian values. Those values are explained here and there in many, many places in the Vedas. If I follow that, how do I know that God has really accepted it? God has really loved it. The result will prove it. If I follow the right path, I'll be blessed with happiness, peace, comfort. If I'm blessed with that, yes, the path I have taken is the right path. And God has loved it. God has accepted it. God has approved it. It's not that he will come and sign and endorse saying that what I have done is right. That's not physical as we do. If you approve something, we say approved and put our signature or seal and say it's okay. It's not so. Here the way of approving, here the way of endorsing, here the way of showing his appreciation is in the result, what we experience. That experience itself is a proof that we are on the right track. So I'll give a very simple example. Telling a lie, telling truth. Just one simple, very simple example. God has told us, you speak truth always. If you follow it and speak truth, I have no tension, no anxiety. I have spoken the truth. Let anybody inspect, let anybody check, let anybody cross-verify. No problem. I have no tension. I have no anxiety because I told the truth. Suppose I told a lie, which is the opposite of what God has guided us. Say, I suppose I tell a lie, I'll be always under constant tension and pressure. If somebody finds it out, if somebody checks it, if somebody cross-verifies it, if somebody does this, somebody does that, and if my lie is detected, what I should do? You see, all these unwanted stress and anxiety will be there when I tell a lie. If I told the truth, nothing is there. I'm clear. My mind is clear. My thoughts are clear. My actions are clear. When I'm transparent, I have no fear. I have no anxiety. I have no stress. If I'm not transparent, but have many things hidden, I'm always constantly under stress and tension. If whatever I have hidden, it comes out what to do. Transparency is burdenless. Hiding and having a secret nature will always cause tension and trouble. What is it God has guided us? He said, be honest, be truthful, be frank, be transparent. So you'll be blessed with peace. You don't follow it, okay, you're free to follow or not to follow. If you don't follow it, definitely will experience tension and anxiety. Nobody can help you out. Another example you can take, tax. We are supposed to pay tax to the government. If I'm honest, if I keep the accounts right and pay the tax and get the receipt, I can have a good night's sleep. But if I have not paid my tax, if I have two types of accounts, black and white, white is okay, but when I got black money, when something is not accounted, when I evade tax, when I don't pay tax to the government, what will happen? I'm always under tension because government has got an agency to detect such tax evaders. So then come to know about me. If they come, if they check, if they inspect, what I should do. I got money which is unaccounted. See, the tension is there. Honesty has no tension. Dishonesty has got tension. You can take hundreds of examples like this. If I love every creature around me, yes, I'm comfortable and peace. Love reigns in my life. If I don't love the environment around me, the creatures around me, I'm always under stress and fear. Who brings harm to me? Because I don't love, I cannot look at them from the positive angle. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. This may cause tension. This may cause fear. But if I've got a positive attitude and love every creature, oh, this is what I love. Now the one whom I love is my friend, and I don't expect any harm from that. I'm comfortable and at peace. Take anything, take any example. When we are on the right track, we are free from tension and stress and anxiety and fear. When I don't take the right track, that is the track of a human being, and don't follow the guidelines given by the Vedas and the Satchidananda, I'm always under constant tension, stress. I cannot avoid it. Do something right, your mind is free. Do something wrong, you're always under tension. As simple as that. So this Veda mantra tells us, let me take the right path and let it be loved by that Satchidananda. And how do you know that? He has loved our actions, he has loved our give and take, he has loved our decisions, he has loved everything. Very simple. He doesn't come and say, yes, I love you. No, instead, he will bestow on us, he will bless on us happiness and peace. That is the way of expressing love by the Satchidananda. It will be tension-free, it will be stress-free. That state of our condition itself is an indication of God's love towards what we have thought, talked, and done. All of us. You should see that everything of ours will result in this. And if you take the right path, the result is assured. Nobody can prevent it. Nobody can tax it. Nobody can distort it. Such is the infallible system what God has established. Infallible, it has no lacuna. The only things we have to take the right path, we have to tread the right path. So we will do so, and God love it. Meaning, let me experience happiness and peace and bliss. So this whole part of the Veda mantra, Sano Vishwani Havanani Joshat, 8:45, it says as, apply your mind, take the right path, and experience that peace and bliss. Over. If you don't read it, you don't get it. Simple. God will love your thoughts and actions and bless you with this. Don't follow it. You are not able to please God because God doesn't love your actions. You will not get the result of peace and bliss. So God has not liked what he experiences: tension, stress, problems, confusion. If it's not there, we have to take the right path. Let God love it, and we will tread only that path. That determination is there in this prayer. Next one. Iha ratihi, iha ratihi, iha ramadhvam. Iha ratihi, iha ramadhvam. iha ratihi, iha ramadhvam. So this ratihi and ramadhvam both come from the same root, ramukridayam. 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 So Ramukridayam means indulgence. Indulgence. Involving ourselves in. Now, this word indulgence generally is with a negative tinge. Indulgence generally is in a negative sense, but it's not always negative. Indulgence in the right things also is there. Indulgence in wrong things also there. Indulgence is to involve ourselves in it. That's all. It need not be negative always. It could be negative. It could be positive. But in practice, in the use of language, usually indulgence is referred to as a negative thing. But here, I'm not speaking of that negative indulgence. It is our being in, being associated with, practicing something which is positive. Positive indulgence. Positive involvement. Iha ratihi, iha ramadhvam. Rati is indulgence. Now, how do you say that it is really positive? Ramadhvam, enjoy it. Do things, involve in things, and later enjoy it. Be happy. Ramadhvam. Ramadhvam is to enjoy, to experience the happiness. Where? That is very important. Iha, here, here. You have to involve here in your thoughts, words, and actions. Involve. You put your heart and soul into it, and as a result, enjoy it. Be happy. Whatever we saw earlier, the same thing continues here. If I involve myself in those which are right, yes, the result is that I can enjoy it. I can be happy. I can be comfortable. If I indulge in something which is not right, then I cannot enjoy it. I cannot be comfortable. I cannot be happy. The goal is to be happy. The goal is to be comfortable. And to achieve it, we have to involve ourselves. We have to indulge in those which are right things. Iha ratihi, iha rat. All we have to do here. It's not that after death, we go to some heaven or swarga and enjoy things. No. Such a thing doesn't exist. It's just a fiction. It's a piece of imagination. Our hell or a heaven is here now. I can make this present moment a heaven or a hell depending upon what I do. If my decision is right, heaven is created. If my decision is wrong, I experience hell here only. Iha is very important. Something is not there afterwards. That is there, that's eternal bliss and other things. That is when you are out of this birth and death cycle. That is moksha, mukti, salvation. That is a result of our leading a good life. We are out of birth and death cycle. That's a different issue. But otherwise, I have to experience happiness and peace here, being in the birth and death cycle. Iha ratihi, iha ramadhvam. Here only you have to involve, here only you have to work, here only you have to strive. And a result of your striving, yes, you experience that satisfaction. Whatever I do should result in satisfaction. Job satisfaction, work satisfaction, thought satisfaction, world satisfaction, whatever you call it. I should be really happy and comfortable and satisfied with what I have done. Here, now. Yes, I'm involved in so many thoughts, actions, and words. Everything what I do here should be worthy, should be noble. And this happens only when I involve in it, and I put my heart and soul into it. And how do you know you are on the right track? How do you know you have put your heart and soul into it? Ramadhvam, iha ramadhvam. Here only you will get the fruits of it. Of course, fruits are too temporary and in the long range. That long range is salvation, mukti. Iha ramadhvam. Here you will get immediately the happiness, the comfort. Enjoy it. That enjoyment you will get. That happiness you will get. Provided you have taken the right track. Provided you have involved yourself in such things which result in that. And all this cannot happen automatically. We have to apply our mind, we have to be diligent, we have to be alert and play our role and involve and put our heart and soul into it. Yes, we experience immediately that peace of mind and happiness here. Iha ratihi, iha ramadhvam. We shall experience it here. We shall involve ourselves in it and get it. So when we, throughout our life, if we go on experiencing this again and again and again for a longer period, yes, that will be a cause for coming out of, that will be a force which will take us out of this birth and death cycle. So job satisfaction, contentment in whatever we think, talk and do, yes, is very important. And the immediate result will be given here. That is being happy and peaceful and comfortable. Iha ratihi, iha ramadhvam. Here only we will get it. We have to work here, we'll get an immediate result. We work here, we get a result later, and that is moksha, that is salvation. That is getting out of birth and death cycle. That's a different issue. But that is confirmed and ensured, provided we here enjoy the result of, be contented and satisfied with our deeds, our involvements, our indulgences. Iha ratihi, iha ramadhvam. This is Yajurveda 8.51. 8.51. Iha ratihi, iha ramadhvam. Okay, we should stop it here for the day. And there are many such thoughts for us to think and analyze and practice. We'll see it in the next class. That is tomorrow morning we can have it. Tomorrow. That is for me, it is Monday morning. For you, Sunday night. We can have it. Okay, thank you all. Namaste.